what are some of the things that all horse owners can be doing to ensure that their horses are comfortable? And I think, like, what are your regular go-tos? Like farriery obviously is the one. But
saddle fit, I think, is crucial. Absolutely crucial. Because if you've got uncomfortable shoes, it's not pleasant to walk, and it's not pleasant to stand up for prolonged periods. I think saddle fit is something which has been historically underestimated with respect to its influence on horses' movement quality and behaviour. And we have to realise that horses change in their shape over time. So just because the saddle fitted 6 months ago doesn't mean it still fits now. So I think I cannot emphasize sufficiently the importance of good saddle fit for both the horse and the rider. Because if the saddle doesn't fit you properly, you won't be able to ride properly in balance, and you are likely to get uncomfortable and compromise your own movement, which has a knock-on effect on the horse. And I think we need to learn to look at horses and observe. I think my observation is that some owners are pay careful attention to their horse and notice the slightest thing, a change in the horse's posture, a change in the horse's behaviour when it moves to the mounting block, whereas others don't recognise anything at all. So I will examine the horse and I'll say, well, how long has that swelling on the fetlock been there? And they will look at me blankly. They look down at the fetlock. They look at me blankly again, and they say, I hadn't realised it was there. So owners are incredible in their variability in terms of their ability to recognise things. We did an unrelated study looking at horses being tacked up. So we gave owners a verbal questionnaire to begin with, saying, first of all, does your horse behave normally when tacked up or mounted? Yes or no? And then for each phase of tacking up, we asked them a series of questions. So for putting the bridle on, does your horse stand still? Does it pick up a front leg? Does it put its head up when you want to put the bridle on? Does it repetitively mouth a bit? Does it place its ears back, etc., etc.? And then we watched them tack the horse up. And the correlation between what the owner had remembered about the horse showing and what was actually seen was very poor. So the owners either didn't recognise, or they hadn't thought about it at all, or they just had always assumed that that was normal for Fred, and therefore it had kind of passed them by. So that shows that many owners are not good at observing. So I think we need to make people more observant.